Starting treatment. Once the circuit set has been connected to the patient's catheter, ensure all clamps are open on both the circuit lines and the catheter itself. Press the Run button to start. The blood pump on the front of the console should begin to turn, and on the upper left-hand corner, you'll see the change in the blood flow rate until it reaches its target, in this case, 40 milliliters per minute. Ensure that the UF pump on the side of the console has started to spin. Pressures for the withdrawal line, ultrafiltrate line, and infusion line will be listed on the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Total fluid removed will be displayed on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. If utilizing Hematocrit, take the Hematocrit clip off of its dock on the back of the console and connect it to the cuvette on the withdrawal side of the circuit. A baseline Hematocrit must be achieved, which can take several minutes. Press the down arrow to highlight the Hematocrit screen, which will give an estimate of the amount of time left to baseline. Menus and settings. To adjust the settings on the Aquadex console, press the Menu button. Press the down arrow to highlight Settings, and press Accept. This is where you might find settings such as whether or not to include Hematocrit limit alarms. Any setting that is called out as a default needs to be changed and then power cycled, meaning turn the device off and back on in order for the change to take effect. Use the arrow keys and the Accept button to make the change. To view a history of alarms, settings, and measurements, press the Menu key. Reports and history will be highlighted. Press Accept. The first option is a list of alarms and events. Press Accept to enter. You'll find a list of all events and key presses, including alarms. Press Clear to go back to the menu list. Next, select Measurements. Here, you'll find a list of measurements in increments of 20 minutes, showing circuit time, blood flow rate averages, UF rate changes, fluid removed, and pressures. Once a Hematocrit baseline has been achieved, it will be displayed on the bottom of the Hematocrit box. The large number will show the current Hematocrit for the patient. In order to change the Hematocrit limit, press the Hematocrit button. The number highlighted is the percent change or the percent blood volume reduction that will be desired. Increase to the desired percent change. The corresponding Hematocrit limit based on the patient's baseline Hematocrit will be displayed. Press Accept. The Hematocrit limit is now shown. To view a graph of the patient's Hematocrit as it changes over time, press the down arrow, and the graph will be displayed. The dotted line indicates the Hematocrit limit. An SVO2 value will be displayed next to Hematocrit. To monitor the patency of the filter during therapy, you'll want to go to the filter resistance screen. Press the down arrow until the filter is highlighted. A graph of filter resistance will be displayed. Ideally, this amount should stay below 1.0. A graph of withdrawal and infusion pressures may be found on the Access screen. In order to re-baseline the hematocrit value, press the menu button. The third option is Hematocrit Re-Baseline. Select it and press Accept. The new hematocrit baseline value will be displayed. Press Accept to accept the new baseline. The updated baseline is now shown on the screen.